got some work done. This is what it is now, isn't it? What do they call it? Digital nomad. And you can't have breakfast without having a nice ice cold treat, even though the weather is, I wouldn't say cold. It's wet, definitely not cold. It's actually 30 degrees. There's a Dairy Queen ice cream kiosk right there. And when you're sat here having breakfast and you're having this kind of semi-spicy food, which is Thai food. I don't really drink a lot of water with my meals. I try to drink water in the morning, before training, and in between meals. I don't like to mess my digestion up. So when I eat a meal like what I've just eaten, because of the salt content in there, not the salt that I added, it's just got natural high salt content in there, and especially with what it's cooked inside, you tend to feel a little bit thirsty. And sometimes when you feel thirsty, you think it's hunger. And it's often not hunger. Like right now I'm not hungry, I'm just very greedy right now because it's a day off training. I feel like I'm gonna eat, I wanna eat something. But for everyone else out there, when you think you're hungry, often it's not hunger, often it's dehydration, often it's your mind playing tricks with you. You program yourself to tell it to eat every single day. I heard this thing the other day, and it's such a simple thing, a simple idea, and it makes so much sense, but no one ever thinks about it. So I'd like to share it with you guys. The body can go for 30 days without food, possibly longer. I was with Conor Murphy the other day, and I said the other day, about a week ago, and he did a 40-day fast. 40 days he had zero food. Yes, he drank water, put some salt in there, some electrolytes, but actual solid food he did not have for 40 days. Kind of like the new coming of Christ in a sense. But this is what the experiment that this guy did. Yes, he lost a lot of weight. Was it healthy? I don't think it was healthy. But the point in this, and the message to take away from here is, if you're a religious guy and you believe in God, you believe there's a creator out there, you believe there's a higher power than you, than us, then why the hell were we designed to go without food for 30 days? If God wanted us to hunt every single day and eat every single day, do you not think we would have died after 1 day of eating, or 2 days of eating, or 3 days of not eating, After 4 days of not eating, we would have been dead. If our sole purpose was to get up and hunt and kill and eat, why the hell did God design our bodies to go for 30, 40, possibly longer days without food? Now water, we need hydration. I believe the longest you can go without water is 7 days. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's without eating food. I mean, I know you can have food and there's a lot of water content in food, but just literally fasting only, I don't think you can go for more than 7 days. So yes, food, water, 100% I agree. We need water every single day to keep hydrated, to keep everything regulating correctly. But food, do we really need to eat every single day, every single week, every single month? Have you ever tried going for food, tried going without food for 3 days, 4 days? I've done 3 days before. I do 1 day very regularly. And a lot of people look at me and say, Fadi, you're always eating shit, you're always promoting burgers, you're always promoting ice cream, and you're always promoting pizzas, and you're lying to everybody saying, you know, why are you promoting health and at the same time eating crap like this? I'm also fasting at least 4 days a week. I'm also doing 24, 48, 72 hours fasts every single month. Are you guys doing that? Is your digestion optimal like mine? My clients, the first thing that I do with my clients is make sure I shrink their stomach. There's a technique to shrink your stomach. How many people out there, how many coaches out there are talking about shrinking their stomachs? I've never heard it. All you ever hear is eat less calories, less this. If anything, most of the coaches out there, what they're trying to promote is this. They say to you, why eat this much of 1,000 calories when you can have this much of 1,000 calories? Eat more. And the whole idea of eating more is, let's fill that stomach up. Let's give more volume food. Let's have more voluminous food so we feel not as hungry. How about you eat less so the stomach shrinks? And the more calorie dense, nutritionally dense food, I should say, we should be promoting to eat less. Stay full of less food, more dense food. And what will happen? Your body will get used to having a smaller stomach. It doesn't need to have this massive stomach that most of us have nowadays. My stomach is small. I've trained it like that, programmed it like that. And when I was born, and every single person who's born, yes, your stomach expands as slowly as so do every single organ in your body. But ours and majority of people out there is pushed way beyond it needs to be. So the number one tip I should give everybody is shrink your stomach. And if you don't know how, there's another advert, link is in the description.